from this Green Bay Packers defense. When Micah Parsons was in there, he handles that throughout this game.
All right, before we toss it up to the guys in the booth, quickly, Sherm.
Do it.
I got the Packers.
Time between the Packers and the Bears. This Bears.
Live Horizon. Crowd already in full throat. The weather is 33. And off we go with the winner to move on. Duvernay Fields at the 4-yard line. Up past the 20. Good run back to the fire. Bring it.
Team is feeling it.
Swift. Inside the 10.
And maybe Ben Johnson, when he took the football.
Williams dancing in the pocket. Williams throws off his back foot, and that's incomplete.
And you got to give credit to Green Bay's defense. We're talking a lot here about Caleb Williams and Ben Johnson and the Bears and what they're doing. They're
Breeze in this venue. And the kick is good. An 8-minute drive. Jordan Morgan takes his place. Love backs up, throws into traffic, and it's incomplete.
He knows he's got his hands full. He's got a lot of respect for what Green Bay can do, both running and then setting up the play. Been a problem for him most of the year.
Love to the outside. That's hauled in, and pick up of Richmond Musgrave the rest of the way.
They're talking about the health of this offense. One spot that is a concern is...
This is a noise box here. Love dancing, has time, deep downfield, hold in, big game. Romeo Dobbs.
Formation gives Dobbs a two-way go. Great fake there at the top of the route and able to pull away from Jalen Johnson.
Toss back Jacobs. Tries to get around the corner. Indeed he does. And picks up the...
How good is Josh Jacobs? I mean, first time he carries the ball.
Packers first drive. Jacobs finds a little extra room. Finally.
By Matt LaFleur. Really challenged his team. Last game 0 for 5 in the red zone.
Sets up. As the running back pass goes to Reed. And he is forced out of bounds after a Shams came from behind in the closing minute to knock off Carolina in a wild one.
That's a great call. That was a wild one. Rams Smith.
Fake it to him. Rolling. Throwing. Caught! And does he get into the end zone? He does. Christian.
Stretch play, and instead they come back the other way. And Watson with that speed able to get to the corner, outflank McLeod.
Passes. And you got a Chicago Bear who is down right now, and that is 4 of those 23 picks this season. League high below. So LaFleur, who calls the plays. Got both coaches calling the plays. Of course, Ben Johnson came over and he said, maybe.
Rhythm, is it going to be okay? I mean, it's you kidding me?
McManus with a point after. Bangs that through with 2:06 remaining in the opening quarter. So 7-3 Packers as they kick off. Devin Duvernay, former Raven, brings it back to the 30-yard line. So Caleb Williams.
Great defense, and Walter Payton got a lot of the attention.
Oh, they've always been looking for the savior. Gain of 4 to the 34. Now you followed.
Just a tremendous athlete, always probably the best athlete on the field, high school and college. And then he gets up here to the NFL in his first year. I think he was quarterback. It's not just having the physical ability, but being able to break it down and understand the why. And I think he's taken, again, great strides this year.
Lost at that point.
And what I like about that is, if you would have said, is Caleb on footing to be able to work together?
Proof is in the results. He's chased here. On the run, throws along the side.
Parsons and Devontae Wyatt. How would they get pressure? Well, their answer with Jeff Hafley is...
Off they go. Man in motion. Pass wide open, making the grab. At the 40.
Caleb Williams to make that throw.
Putting a lot of guys in the backfield to this point in the game. This time,
go for it. Maybe it's going to be a high-scoring game. You need to maximize his quarterback.
And so many formations. Here he is again, but he's slipping. Otherwise,
more kind of intensity in the postseason. So you're seeing a lot of different misdirection, whether it's a play fake, whether it's a jet sweep.
6. And that guy is the back. They're going to give it to him. And the 7th round pick out of Rutgers will be embraced in the arms of Edgerrin Cooper.
Cooper did not hesitate, did not allow Jonah Jackson to climb up to him, and got into that backfield. But here we go again.
4th and 6. Williams fires, and that's going to be picked at the 12-yard line.
This Chicago offense.
Adunze in motion. Williams looked that way, then throws over the middle, wide open, making the grab, but the ball is out. For the pocket, got it back.
Hey, Terry, I just want to bring you in just to make sure he's had a football move, to make sure he's had an incompletion.
LaFleur is going to throw the challenge flag. Adrian Hill.
Green Bay will not be charged with a timeout, and they have 2 challenges remaining.
They be expedited.
All for naught with him waving this off for an incompletion.
So it's
it will be 4th down from the 32-yard line.
Well, analytics would say to what
they do indeed. It's juggled, and then it's tipped, and it's incomplete. So
again, he's lucky to be able to just try to secure the football, and now it's off. I mean, now you got a blitz with Quay Walker. Now he rushed his eyes. By the time he gets his ball, and now he feels because of that blitz, he's got to get it out. May have had a chance if Cooper doesn't make.
Jacobs follows his blocking, picks up 7. So he's down on the ground trying to work his way back up, and then
off schedule, able to make a play, get away from the corner. Jalen Johnson here, a little slide route, out leverage the corner McLeod. It's his secondary. It's pitch and catch so far.
2nd and 3. Jacobs very close to the line to gain. Got a
territory on 4th down, and TJ giving him this chance and this possession, and he wants to try to maximize it.
Off the fake. Wide open. 1st down and a 10 more down the sideline. Diving in.
Came out. You can see recovered there by, looked like to me, by Dobbs. That's what the official, Matt LaFleur, is looking out to see.
It was recovered by his teammate. The ball will come back to the spot of the fumble. It will be 1st down Green Bay.
Originally signaled a touchdown. You got Tyreek Stevenson created that. Cash in. And that pass is thrown into a lot of traffic intended for Dobbs.
Saw a certain look, knew to try to get in front of it, and almost did.
The other side. A little problem on the handoff there.
Brimage trying to make a decision. Is he committing down? Do I need to pull it? Very, very fortunate the last 2 plays. Almost a near interception.
Down and goal. Clock running down 2.5.
And 1 second.
That Bear defense, we haven't talked about it too much in terms of
turnovers, but just in the first couple series, did it just feel like Green Bay's the better football team? They just
3rd down goal. Jacobs gonna stop him just shy of the goal line. So it'll be 4th down and goal. Will they reach the play in the half?
Remember Ben Johnson going for it on 4th down, set up this short.
Jacobs the back. Love throwing, open, caught, Dobbs for the score.
Right here, he basically has a bunch formation. You can see 2 defenders in the back end of Chicago's secondary confused. The 3 receivers and a miscommunication by the Bears on the back end.
Extra point by McManus is good. Some of the air has been taken out of Soldier Field, and that, of course, will happen when your team is down. And the Packers, if they hold on, they win this thing. As the number 6, we'll find out. Field it in the end zone. They go. The weather turns out to be not terrible. You know, we had a couple of days ago, we looked at a wintry mix. Wind at 25.
Meanwhile, Williams fires over the middle. Good beginning to this drive. And they will gang tap.
Gain of 22. Deep drop. Eyes down. Hit as he throws, and that's almost picked off.
To be able to get home without blitzing. This time it's Rashawn Gary from the blind side working on that rookie left tackle.
118. to the half. Williams fires over the middle, and that's incomplete. Coverage good. Crowd wants a flat.
Halfley scheme. He and Xavier McKinney really.
3rd and 10. Williams stepping up, stepping away, signaling downfield, going to keep it himself. And
looks like Green Bay will call the timeout.
They did. I'm thinking the same thing. I mean, Chicago is all of its timeouts. They didn't want to go too quickly because of it in the divisional.
Incredible first game earlier today.
4th and 4. Can they keep the drive going? Williams throws over the middle, incomplete.
Green Bay offensive line's done a heck of a job. You can see he's been under pressure only one time. Look at what he's had time.
And they'll get the ball to start the second half. Love dumps it off here. Chris Brooks. Brooks takes it across the 50. Out of bounds.
In front. Brooks able to cover a lot of ground there.
Deep drop. Love. Deep downfield, a little too deep that time. Intended.
It just shows you the confidence that Love's playing with right now. Instead of hurrying and
Bears playing 3 deep right now. 3-man rush. Love fakes, looks to the sideline, and he's.
I'm sure Dennis Allen's not going to love this. They're in the orange cleats. He just kind of taking his time to come up and run support.
5-yard field goal. Love trying to move him closer. Love to the outside, that's incomplete.
Even give up the completion, tackle him inbounds, keep the clock moving. They're just protecting the boundary.
3 deep again. 3-man rush again, and that one is thrown away and out of bounds. So right now, and that timeout is taken here. Timeout before the snap, before the pick, which would have been good.
He's going to go over and take a few more swings into the net, it looks like.
The 3-0 lead from 55, and it's a kick that is no good this time. And we go to Kaylee.
Well, Matt, 3 for 3 in the red zone tonight after going 0 for 5 in your week 6.
30 minutes, the score is 21-3.
Passes from Love and the missed field goal there at the end of the first half.
Kick bounds through the end zone moments ago.
Now, how do you disrupt this execution of the Packers offense?
Yeah, well, that's a big reason why we're being
also understands what he's up against defensively.
Love goes right to work through the air, almost gets sacked. Rolling, throwing, and that's
trying to get back into this game. And this defense, don't forget, I mean, they lead the entire NFL
during the course of the regular season. 2nd down and 10. Jacobs, he gets stopped in the backfield, so the crowd rises.
Tackle. Jordan Morgan, not enough time to be able to climb up because Jackson got downhill. He played for Dennis Allen at
2. Gets the play off. Pumps, throws, incomplete. So now the crowd has something to cheer about.
I brought both the linebackers to try to affect the interior of that offense.
Whelan, who led the league this year at all time, fielded at the 32. Here's Duvernay to the outside.
Postseason, the Green Bay Packers had a dominant first half, but you know when they played the Packers early.
That was the first punt of the game. Start here on the ground.
That's what we talked about. You know, you get down by 18, it is tough to get their balanced attack running.
Yeah, there he is. Can they possibly go that way? Williams firing over the middle. That's caught on the run. Ball is out.
An incomplete pass. It will be 3rd down.
In a long time.
Please reset the game.
And this is another close one for the Bears.
So 3rd and 8. Deep drop. Look out from behind. Throws down the sideline. It's caught.
3rd and 2. DJ Moore, and then the tight end goes behind him. He's kind of in the middle. Whole shot. Makes the throw there. Good job of putting it over.
Williams rolling, throwing, wide open, catch made to the
action look. Now this looks like the Bears. Good job on that boot. They're naked, get him to the outside. Defense fast flowing, out of position.
From the 12, Monungai picks up a couple, fights his way to the 10-yard line. 2nd down.
With a touchdown on this drive. Jeff Hafley being challenged here for the first time.
Comes into the backfield. Takes it, and he gets smothered. Quay Walker.
Jeff Hafley, kind of an extension of the defensive coordinator. Good time to blitz that. Shot right through the A-gap.
13. Still empty here. Williams throwing and diving for it to the 11-yard. I wonder if he turns a 3-possession deficit into a 2-possession deficit if you make it.
Did he get stepped on here at the end?
He got a field goal attempt from 34 yards by Cairo Santos, which is good. Our buddies Buck and Aikman dining and Houston run back to the 36-yard line. Let's go back to what happened right after Caleb went to the bench. Meanwhile,
that right ankle just kind of gives out on him. He did get up. He was kind of walking a little bit with a limp, but he was quarterback coach over there with him.
So now the Packers start from the 37. And that's Josh Jacobs. What beast is
I don't know what beast he's thinking about right now.
Second down and 9. Blitz. Gets it away. Caught. It's going to be third and short. After the catch there by Watson.
Dennis Allen only pressured him twice the entire first half, so they definitely, you can't at this point get into.
Second and 8. On the ground again. Can Swift get around the corner? Yes, he can. And a shut. To the ground again. Give it to Manungai.
This defense, number 25, jumping on the pile. 15-yard penalty will be added to the play. Automatic first down.
Penalty.
And that's where the penalty came in.
Caution 15, injury timeout. Cooper hurt on the play, goes into the tent. Williams running, spinning, looking, throwing, finds the open man. First down, and that is the
team. He's going to want to make a play with his legs instead. Keeps his eyes downfield, finds his check down.
Williams can't turn the corner, slung down there.
Either way, it's going to be stuffed at the line of scrimmage, whether he kept it or gave it away. Boy, what an...
Second down and 9. Williams throws, caught inside the 10-yard line.
Linebackers coming downhill, safeties, they're blitzing, whether it's run or pass. It's
flanks off the left shoulder. Give it to him. Can he get the first one? He's very close. Appears
bringing more big bodies in. Going to go with that 3 tight.
Out of bounds it went. Green Bay keeps the ball. Green Bay keeps the drive alive. And Love almost got sacked.
Intentional grounding offense number 10. Ball being returned to the front of the foul with loss of down. Third down.
A check down, but clearly nobody there. Right call by the officials. And Bears defense looks very different in this.
Rush 4 over the middle, catches New, and bouncing his way out to the 23-yard.
Green Bay deep in their own territory, so they miss out on the turnover opportunity to recover that fumble. But they
second half. Duvernay back to receiver. It's around the corner. Duvernay on his way. Duvernay staying in bounds.
And a good guy missed to be able to set up the blocks. There it is. Now he gets the blocks down that right side. They build him a heck of a wall. And Caleb Williams.
Famer did it as a returner. There he is. 50-yard boot, 46. Williams looking, pressure, throws.
Playing within structure in this Ben Johnson offense. Never underestimate his ability to keep plays.
Welcome back now to Wild Card Weekend, powered by and in the building tonight. Meanwhile, third down and 4 here. And picking up the first down is Kyle Manungai.
There he is. Dominant rushing team, 144 yards a game. Almost
whole half has been spent in the Green Bay end. Williams throws, and it's dropped at the 7.
McDuffie, who's beaten on the...
But Cooper going back to the locker room. So he's done for the night. Williams throwing, incomplete in the end zone. Williams under pressure, loses it. Down he goes.
Luke has been wondering how and when would he be able to come back with Parsons down? Makes a huge play at a
51-yard field goal off the foot of Santos. And that one is good. But it stays a 2. You landed shy of the 20-yard line. Meanwhile, Jacobs bottled him up. And you got a flag here.
Illegal formation offense. Number 0 covered the tight end. That penalty's declined. Second down.
Then the crowd rises. Love over the middle. Incomplete. It's contested there beautifully. Watching.
A hard look to the outside, trying to set up to get back inside. And Johnson finishes on the play.
Brooks is the running back. Love under pressure. Throws it off the back of one of his lines.
In the second half, despite how poorly things went in the first half, they do not give up, and their sweat who's been there, got
intentional grounding offense, number 10. 10-yard penalty with
down, just kind of leaked out of the backfield. But the ball hits the offensive lineman, but if it's going right towards third, so
20. First man misses. High pass to 30. Good run back. Out of bounds around the end. Chicago made Jacobs. He gets stopped in the back. Their largest fourth quarter comeback. 5 points.
Williams.
22-yard gain. 5 passes tonight for Loveland. 10 targets. Williams fires. That's in.
To the 16-yard line this second half. Got a field goal. Down to the 6-yard line on that 4th down and short through an interception.
Williams fires down the sideline. Caught again.
Creates an opportunity in a matchup once again for this rookie tight end out of Michigan, Loveland, against the linebacker, Quay Walker. Got leverage.
Pressure coming. Pass thrown and incomplete. Just that.
Or can you stop him? And instead of a linebacker on him, this time it's Xavier McKinney, the safety.
To the outside goes the pass. Coming back the other way. Williams is out there blocking for Swift. Takes the ball.
He immediately put his foot in the ground and went back the other way to try to make something out of it. And with his instincts and speed, he's
on the ground. Swift! Can he get into the end zone? He can! And with 10:08 to go in regulation. Pistol, ball at the 46-yard line. Hand it to him. Through the middle he goes. Gain of a couple. Flag comes in.
For 63. 10-yard penalty. Today, first down.
And for a team that can
block there for the moment. Edmonds with the tackle on the play, gain of 9.
I was with you, how he puts that ball out.
Love in the pocket, throws, caught on the run. And once again, it's Dobbs. Golden is the man in motion. Jacobs is the ball carrier. Cannot get free. Stopped just about at the line.
That call sheet thinking, man, what can we go to here? Especially this is the loudest Soldier Field has been the entire game. The big
Love. Deep down the right sideline. 3 fumble recoveries. And needs a moment here down on the sideline.
Yeah, all his body weight. I watched him come down. Boom, right there.
With Reed hanging onto his shirt. That pass is caught and enough for. We'll take a look. Where are they going to spot? Seemingly first down. But then again, look where they spotted here.
The soft spot from the 23. Pass to the outside. Finding room here. Golden. Golden is inside the 10. And Golden will go.
Blitzes. But how about Golden's effort? Good blocks. Good job by Watson. But that is a heck of an individual effort by the rookie.
Kick on to the outside. Blackwell stops up
within 5. They're thinking, let's get the ball back. Maybe have a shot to take the lead. Big return by Jacobs. And then everybody lined up, ready to go.
Going fast to the outside. Goes this pass on the sideline. Can't stay in bounds that long. That's low.
You want to be out of control with the tempo, but you definitely want to be moving here. Guys not really aligned, not really comfortable there. Trying to look downfield at the last minute instead of throwing.
Moves in motion. Williams fires, and that's into traffic and incomplete. Try to get it in.
Really been performing at a level that you've seen a lot from him, especially in fourth quarters this year.
3. And whistle before the errant snap for a full start.
I think he may have moved the football up and over Caleb Williams' head. He was so focused on trying to keep.
Have to get to the Green Bay 49. Williams chased, throws, and it's caught at the 30-yard.
Doomsday.
McDuffie put the heat on that time, almost caught him. He throws, and that's incomplete. Doomsday.
Well, that came all the way over. Saw his quarterback scrambling, gave him that the hand to say, hey, I'm going over.
Flushed out, look out. And just has to fling that one.
It made Caleb Williams get uncomfortable and want to get out of there. I thought he might have a chance. Go for the field goal if you don't get it.
3rd and 10. Williams dancing, throwing, caught, and escaping, getting inside the 10-yard edge.
And they get it.
Little jump pass there from the 8-yard line now. Williams pumps, throws, and that's incomplete. You got
walk and play within structure, but this is the kind of the secret sauce that makes him so elite. See, he
in the pocket, fires, caught, touchdown! Olamide Zacchaeus. Keep the offense out there, 2-point try to make it a field goal difference. Has time, throws, caught! 2 points.
They're finding a tight end or receiver. Zacchaeus this time from the right just works underneath, trying to work them. They're able to do this without using any of their timeouts and before the 2-minute warning.
Do you feel this? Well, this has nothing to do with an earthquake. Wow.
This is great, man. What a game.
Keyshawn Nixon is also back. This number again. That pass to 25, and then he really tackled at the
You and I talked about this throughout the broadcast. This Chicago Bears team.
As we head down the stretch. To the outside goes the pass. Tackle made. Short game. Jaden Reed.
Bay receivers after the catch.
Extra pressure. Pass throw. Dobbs makes a tremendous game.
Man-to-man, safety in the middle of the field. He's got him on an island. Gordon, who's working his way back from injury.
Clock stopped at 3:20. Give it to Jacobs. He goes nowhere. Jarrett Brisker up there.
Up to 3:16.
Dennis Allen, former head coach of the Saints, who comes to in the league, but they've been the most opportunistic defense in this.
Love outside, hold in. You got Golden.
3 years. This team's really growing around him, and he's playing right now with such poise.
Play clock at 2. 2nd down and 10. Off his back foot, throwing in action.
Man-to-man. We think Musgrave can beat Edmonds. He gets behind him. Edmonds never really locates the ball, but the ball's underthrown.
1. Just get it off.
Delay
maybe not.
That's a delay.
Maybe not. Yep.
Bragging on Love and his boys. Yep. But you're right. This place is
under pressure. Throwing for Dobbs, but out of bounds.
Man free with the safety in the middle. Trusted Jalen Johnson in his corners to hold up on islands, and they do.
The Green Bay Packers to try to make it 6 up. And the kick is...
Maybe impacts this kick to put him up by 6. That thing was leading right the whole way.
Chicago plus the 2-minute warning. Ton of time. Williams. Pressure. Looks.
Way. So he's fortunate to just get rid of that football.
And now men at work. Williams throws, caught. That'll be another first down after the 46.
Had Loveland right where he wanted him, in space against that zone pressure look for first down yardage. Green Bay, Al call another timeout. There's some confusion. Guys running in, guys running off. Matt LaFleur said, heck with the way his quarterback's playing. Why not try to end it in regulation, right?
Go for it.
Yeah.
Lines up. Offset in the backfield. We give the ball here to Swift. He takes it into Green Bay territory. Komet in motion. Caleb escapes pressure, throws on the run, and it's off the...
Yeah.
And Theo Benedict comes in to take his...
And left tackle.
Except as a receiver. Pass is caught. That's a first down and a lot more down the sideline before he steps out of bounds.
He's trying to drop out, but nobody out in the flat at all. Swift has wide receiver skill set.
They want to get 7. They can use the clock. Williams throwing, and it's called for the touchdown by DJ Moore. Get a touchdown. Field Bears by 4.
Now you're going to watch them react. If they think the ball is going to be thrown to Burton, they completely lose DJ Moore behind him because their eyes for Jordan Love. Now, will they protect?
4-man rush. Love under pressure. Jacobs makes the catch. Jacobs fighting for extra. Want to go 69 yards from here. Throws, and it's incomplete.
Stealing interception. Heck of a job of responding by 6.
Solo out of time. 3rd and 7. Obviously a 4-down situation. Throws. Drop.